What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. If people like you, they'll listen to you, but if they trust you, they'll do business with you. The foundation stones for a balanced success are honesty, character, integrity, faith, love, and loyalty. Gratitude is the healthiest of all human emotions. The more you express gratitude for what you have, the more likely you will have even more to express gratitude for. It is true that integrity alone won't make you a leader, but without integrity, you will never be one. Positive thinking will let you do everything better than negative thinking will. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. It's not the situation, but whether we react negative or respond positive to the situation that is important. It was character that got us out of bed, commitment that moved us into action, and discipline that enabled us to follow through. If you learn from defeat, you haven't really lost. With integrity, you have nothing to fear, since you have nothing to hide. With integrity, you will do the right thing, so you will have no guilt. If you want to reach a goal, you must see the reaching in your own mind before you actually arrive at your goal. Positive thinking will let you use the ability which you have, and that is awesome. People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily. I have always said that everyone is in sales. Maybe you don't hold the title of salesperson, but if the business you are in requires you to deal with people, you, my friend, are in sales. Try to look at your weakness and convert it into your strength. That's success. Problem solving becomes a very important part of our makeup as we grow into maturity or move up the corporate ladder. There are no traffic jams on the extra mile. It's not what you've got, it's what you use that makes a difference. Dreams grow if you grow. Success is the maximum utilization of the ability that you have. Success is dependent upon the glands, sweat glands. Do more than you are being paid to do, and you'll eventually be paid more for what you do. He climbs highest who helps another up. The right quote can inspire people to change their ways. We need to understand the difference between discipline and punishment. Punishment is what you do to someone. Discipline is what you do for someone. Success must never be measured by how much money you have. I believe that being successful means having a balance of success stories across the many areas of your life. You can't truly be considered successful in your business life if your home life is in shambles. You never know when a moment and a few sincere words can have an impact on a life. You cannot climb the ladder of success dressed in the costume of failure. Every sale has 5 basic obstacles. No need, no money, no hurry, no desire, no trust. Send out a cheerful, positive greeting, and most of the time you will get back a cheerful, positive greeting. It's also true that if you send out a negative greeting, you will, in most cases, get back a negative greeting. Every obnoxious ACT is a cry for help. You cannot tailor-make the situations in life, but you can tailor-make the attitudes to fit those situations. Failure is a detour, not a dead-end street. When you catch a glimpse of your potential, that's when passion is born. Sometimes adversity is what you need to face in order to become successful. You are who you are and what you are because of what has gone into your mind. You can change who you are and what you are by changing what goes into your mind. If you aim at nothing, you'll hit it every time. When you encourage others, you in the process are encouraged because you're making a commitment and difference in that person's life. Encouragement really does make a difference. Time can be an ally or an enemy. What it becomes depends entirely upon you, your goals, and your determination to use every available minute. The person who dumps garbage into your mind will do you considerably more harm than the person who dumps garbage on your floor, because each load of mind garbage negatively impacts your possibilities and lowers your expectations. Yesterday ended last night. Today is a brand new day. You don't drown by falling into water. You only drown if you stay there. Outstanding people have one thing in common: an absolute sense of mission. The top salesperson in the organization probably missed more sales than 90% of the salespeople on the team, but they also made more calls than the others made. Now's the best time you'll ever have in life to get ahead. Whether it's 8 o'clock in the morning or 8 o'clock at night, I always try to greet others before they have a chance to speak to me. If you don't see yourself as a winner, then you cannot perform as a winner. If you can dream it, then you can achieve it. You will get all you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. When you are tough on yourself, life is going to be infinitely easier on you. If you don't see yourself as a winner, then you cannot perform as a winner. In the game of life, before you get anything out, you must put something in. You were born to win, but to be a winner, you must plan to win, prepare to win, and expect to win. Only men of character are trusted. I've got to confess I'm a pragmatic optimist myself. True success has more components than one sentence or idea can contain. Statistics suggest that when customers complain, business owners and managers ought to get excited about it. The complaining customer represents a huge opportunity for more business. Expect the best. Prepare for the worst. Capitalize on what comes. If you go looking for a friend, you're going to find they're very scarce. If you go out to be a friend, you'll find them everywhere. A plan is always successful if the plan is good. To be candid, some people have given positive thinking a bad name. I can't stand to hear some gung-ho individuals say that with positive thinking, you can just do anything. If you think about that one for a moment, you recognize the absurdity of it. Be careful not to compromise what you want most for what you want now. Personal discipline, when it becomes a way of life in our personal, family, and career lives, will enable us to do some incredible things. It's absolutely true that unless you can instill discipline upon yourself, you will never be able to lead others.